If you're hearing this, it means I finally found the courage to press record. It's been 20 years, maybe 30. I don't know if this tape will ever reach you, but today something happened that I can't just sweep under the rug anymore. Today, I yelled at you over something so small, a spilled box of fruit snacks, a scuff on the wall. I don't even remember exactly what it was, but I remember the way you looked at me. Your eyes went wide, your shoulders dropped, and then the tears came. Not the dramatic kind, the quiet, heartbreaking kind that kids cry when they realize the person who's supposed to protect them just became the source of their fear. I stood there, heart pounding, hands shaking, and I didn't pull you close. I kept talking, I kept correcting, I kept winning the argument and losing my children. But then, something else happened. Within an hour, you were back, laughing in the driveway, chasing the neighbor's dog, asking if we could watch cartoons. Kids, you forgive so quickly. You reset. You move on like nothing happened. But I couldn't. I'm standing here now, wiping down the same counter, listening to the hum of the refrigerator, and this heavy, quiet guilt is just sitting in my chest. I keep wondering, will you remember my voice raised more than my lullabies? Will that moment, and the dozen others like it, become the lens through which you view your childhood? I look at your drawings on the fridge. I hear your bikes rattling down the street, and I'm terrified that years from now, when you think of home, you'll think of tension, of walking on eggshells, of a mother who was always just a little too sharp. You're grown now. Maybe you're holding your own little ones. Maybe you finally understand what it means to carry a house on your back. So please, let me tell you the truth I couldn't say back then. You were never the problem. Not once, not ever. You were just kids trying to figure out the world. And I was just a woman drowning in a sea of unpaid bills, endless laundry, and this quiet, suffocating fear that if I blinked, everything would fall apart. I'd lock myself in the bathroom, turn the faucet on full blast, press my forehead against the cold tile, and just cry. Silent, shaking tears, because I was so tired, because I didn't know how to ask for help, because back then mothers weren't supposed to break. We were supposed to be strong, to be the anchor. So I swallowed my fear, and it came out as strictness. I pushed you to clean, to study, to be perfect, not because I didn't love you, but because I was terrified the world would chew you up if you weren't ready. I thought pressure made diamonds. I didn't realize I was just pressing on your hearts. I'm so sorry. Not just for the yelling, not just for the cold shoulders or the rushed hugs. I'm sorry for the days I chose a tidy house over a peaceful mind, for the times I let my exhaustion write the script for our evenings. I didn't have the words then. I didn't know about boundaries, or gentle patience, or how to say I'm overwhelmed without feeling like I was failing you. I just kept going, kept pushing, kept hoping tomorrow would be lighter. But you deserved better. You deserved a mom who could pause, Who can look at the spilled juice, the messy room, the forgotten homework, and say it's okay, we'll fix it together. Instead, I gave you rules. I gave you expectations. I gave you my fear, disguised as discipline. So if that Tuesday, or any day like it, left a mark on you, please let this tape smooth it out. You were never too much. You were never a burden. You were just learning how to be alive, and I was learning how to let you. I hope you're happy out there. I hope you kept the good pieces, the Saturday morning cartoons, the taste of warm Dunkaroos, the way we'd build blanket forts and hide from the world with a flashlight and a stack of comics. I hope you remember the laughter more than the lectures, the hugs more than the hard talks. You were my reason to wake up before the sun. You were the sticky fingerprints on the window, the noise in the hallway I pretended to hate, but secretly prayed would never stop. So go ahead, eat the snack, leave the dishes, laugh too loud, make a mess, give yourself the grace I didn't know how to give you then. My love for you never had conditions, not on my worst days, not when I got it wrong, not when I was too tired to be gentle. You were and always will be my greatest joy. Okay, I think that's enough. The tape's getting warm, the lights blinking red. Be kind to yourselves, and please forgive me. Love, Mom. Be kind to yourselves, and please forgive me. Love, Mom. Be kind to yourselves, and please forgive me. Love, Mom. Be kind to yourselves, and please forgive me. Love, Mom. Be kind to yourselves, and please forgive me. Love, Mom.